back to Agrarian Skies 2. This is episode 10. Last time we did some work with Botania, just a little bit, not too much. We'll be working more on that on the off time, but this time, I'm getting sick of these toast sandwiches. As good as they are, we need to find something better. So, we are going to do a little bit of farming, and a little bit of cooking, and we're going to make some magic. How's that sound? Make some magic. Alright, so I tore my farm down. We're going to go with MFR. Probably my favorite. Ender.io has a nice one, but unless you've got like Steve's Factory Manager to auto-craft or some other kind of auto-crafting to make cobblestone tools, it's a pain in the butt to keep redoing it, because you have to keep putting tools in it. And then last I checked, Tinker's tools did not work in it. So yeah, I don't think it really worked on much. Oh, I did some stuff. I gotta show you this real quick, and then we'll go. All right, I added in a solar panel 3, but I've still got my 3s going. Yeah, I upgraded the cabling to hardened, which is 800, I believe. And it seems to be working really good. Let's jump down here real quick. I changed this up a little bit. Added in a energy cell down here, and then we've got this energy cell here, and I added in a daylight sensor. Now what this daylight sensor does is once it gets bright enough outside, it's going to turn the valve off to this lava tank. And when it's nighttime, or when it gets dark enough, it'll kick it on, and it'll start generating out. Now this I'm going to improve on later. This whole build right here, I'm going to work on a different way of setting this up. I've still got to improve performance on this side. I think I need to work on getting better item ducts. That I have not gone through yet. I've got to get magma crucible and some other things to go on a higher item duct so things move around faster. Not that they're really moving slow, but just to move things around faster. And these are not exactly the fastest way of generating power, but unless I can come up with something different, I'm going to stick with this. I might throw a couple more solar panels on up there. The level 3s take a lot. I ate up all my silver doing that. So, but this seems to do the job so far. So we're not having a power issue, but we're going to tack on two MFR machines onto this. So it could become an issue. Because I want to get rid of these generators. I don't like those ones at all. I'd have to work out a whole system on refilling them, and then you got the tool damage and everything else that you got to worry about. And yeah, we're not going to deal with that. So let's go ahead and get our MFR machines made. We're going with the planter and the harvester. Let's see. No, they're up here. Rancher, harvester. We're gonna need the Invar. Okay, so I'm gonna have to craft up a lot of stuff. I'll go ahead. The gold gear. Ooh. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and craft these up, guys, and I will be right back. Alright, we are back. Alright, so we're going to be testing a couple things real quick. We're going to see if the planter and the harvester work with AgriCraft. And also, we're going to test this system out. Now, it was part of Sky Farm, so we are going to get a reward back. So that's one less thing we got to do. And then the market research thing. And then we got to still make the tomatoes on that one, but we'll get to that later. So reward bag, excuse me, we got an angry doll. Alright, so we can do a blaze later on with that one. But right now, we've got 4 sprinklers. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and that should be getting every block. So, yep, every block. So now we don't have to do the annoying. Now I'm not sure what the what the range is on those sprinklers. I just went off with the particle effects, and I did a little bit of testing and whatnot. Wow, that's gonna go through water pretty quick. We're gonna have to set up, I think, the AGS accumulator is in our things to get done too. So we'll plant that middle one in a second. Let me double check here. I don't think I've done it yet. I don't think it's in power grid. Yeah, a lot of stuff in there we need to work on yet. Assembly line. That's fishing. Water from air. Okay, so we do have that, but I believe it does take power, though. Let's see. Unless it got lost when we died, that might be a thing. Nope, nope, there it is. So, if we put this, say, wrong one. There. And ignored. Output. Is that gonna keep up with the water? Yeah, looks like it's climbing. Alright. So that's all we had to do for that. That was pretty simple. Alright, so we're gonna have free water. Now the other thing I wonder about is we need seeds. Alright, so let's go for here. I think this is broken up into threes, 9 by 9. Yep, okay. Oops. Probably should have waited to put those on, but we're gonna go anyways. We want to pull power from here over. That cable is gonna go up right there. And then we'll bring this one over here. Alright. So test time. Oh, we got weeds all over our stuff now. Get up that hole. Should have waited. I knew I should have waited. Because I know it'll plant this stuff without it. Let's see how well it does. Handling. Yeah, we're just gonna throw these in here. Oh, nope. Why did you not plant in the right spot? Green, red. We're looking at it just like this, right? put you on that side. Why did you plant somewhere else? See, now you're just doing random stuff. Why don't we just do it this way? I got 9 seeds right here. And item duct with a servo. And chest. Alright, so this is going to be temporary solution. Get the bone meal. Alright, so let's see. Is this going to harvest that? Because I know we can do it the old-fashioned way. Okay, it does harvest it. So technically we don't need the planter. Because that will harvest Agricraft. But it's only doing the singles. It's not, it's ignoring the... Oh, those have not yet been analyzed. So I don't even know. Those are just seeds. I might have ruined the seeds by trying to put them in that planter. Yeah, see, they're gonna give me... that's a shame, because those were all 10s. Dumb halt. They seem to be growing at a decent rate. Maybe that the sprinkler's giving it more growth ticks. Alright, anyways. So that's going to give us that. We got sludge to worry about. Let's see if we can... We need to make a barrel. Not a barrel. A drum. Okay. Now I don't remember exactly if... Okay, so it does take that. Okay. So we don't have to worry about that. We're going to auto-harvest these. So the next thing we need to look at is soybeans. How many soybean seeds do we have? One, two, three, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's double check our chest over here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to take some time and redo my wheat seeds because I think it messed up putting that planter. Well, if we don't have to use the planter, that's a good thing because then it's gonna be one less. Okay, these are all 10s. So let's bust 5 of those out and we will put these in and see if that changes things. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there we go. Okay. All right. So we got this all set up. Now the food that we want to make is we want to make something with the tofu that we've started. Goes into silken tofu. Silken tofu goes into firm tofu, which is used in a lot of different things. Okay, we can do chicken curry, but that looks like a lot of stuff. Brownie, no. Cake, no. Epic bacon. It's a feast. And it's just tofu in each one of the different petals. Or, yeah, 6 of the different petals. 7. Sorry, I can't count. It does take the floral petal. I wonder if I could do that. Because we can do all this. I've got autocraft. Maybe. Let's see if we can find something a little bit easier to make here. Just for starters. Potato, carrots, firm tofu, chicken pot pie, wholesome meal. Okay, so we just need to make the dough. Oh, we need to do water, flour, and salt. Flour we can get. Water should be easy enough. Because we've got... I know we can do chicken pot pie fairly easy. How's this handling the system? Okay, system's handling pretty well. It's making the dough. I know I can make salt. Salt's easy enough because that's just it's just a pot and water, and I could do a barrel, and you get that back also. I'm trying to think. Fill the water up with a item from thermal expansion. I think I'm moving stuff around my base. I think it's the fluid transposer. Make salt. Gotta autocraft it though. Gotta autocraft it. Let's see, what do we have for crafters? Okay, crafting. Liquid crafter. Table. Now this we might do. I think we have that. Let's test it. Show efficiency, no. Auto crafter. Okay, so let's use this first slot. Put that in there for auto crafting. Now if we take a bucket of water. Yeah, we can't fill it up from there, can we? Okay, so we got a bucket of water. That actually comes in handy. Where'd the bucket of water go? There it is. put that in there. And then give me the fresh water. Oh, we need the pot. The pot. Where's the pot? Make salt. Then we need a way to get rid of that. Ah, Steve's factory manager would be so awesome right now. Because I know you can do it with Steve's. Alright, I'll have to look at that for auto crafting. Try to figure out some way to auto craft that. Alright, but we need to do soy. Alright, let me get some stuff rounded up to do the soy, or the tofu, and I'll be right back. Alright, so, I put a couple barrels in. I plan on expanding out this way a little bit to do some more stuff. I'm gonna kind of, I don't know, maybe tear down all of this stuff over here. Maybe except for the animals, but I want to move out this way. I can't tear these things down, so all of this is gonna go away too. But so that's why you see this over here. But yeah, anyway, we've got to work on getting the tofu set up. So what we're gonna do, and I've got to make some more of this going on. So we're gonna take this transfer pipe, and with that transfer pipe we're gonna put a rationing pipe in it, and then one of the, oh wait, that's on the wrong one. Okay, rationing pipe there with a rationing pipe on it. Sorry, transfer node with a rationing pipe on it, and then we're gonna put the presser there. Okay, so that's gonna turn all of that. So then we need to go here with a, why is that getting tofu in it? Or getting soybeans in it? That shouldn't be getting soybeans in it. Oh, I gotta go through the bottom. That's right. That's right. Alright, let's try that again. Oh, I gotta remember how to do this now. I had this all set up at one point. Okay, so that's gonna come out of there. So that needs to go into there, though. So if we put a rationing pipe there. Go get some transfer pipes. My inventory is becoming a mess. This is the way it is when I'm crafting, and I'm sure everybody does this when they're crafting. Their excuse me. Their inventory becomes just wrecked. Now, I think, yeah, that's going to connect both sides, and I don't want it to. So is that transferring it over here? Yeah, but hopefully when that's empty, it's not going to. I know how to fix that. It won't be pretty, but we will do it real quick. I don't know if I can do it with that one or not, but we'll see. Where'd my saw go? I know I made a saw a while ago. There it is. Alright. Yeah, didn't think so. Alright, put a piece of cobble in there. We get 2 of those. Them. Okay, so we got cover panels now. I actually think I've got some right here. Oh well, now we got more. So let's go back downstairs and finish this. Alright, first off, we are going to put a cover strip there. Okay. Then we are going to put one there. Alright, so now it won't interact with that one. Put one here. We're going to go there. And then in here, we're going to put the rationing pipe again. And go there. Oh, I can't put it there. Do it this way. Trying to make this as compact as possible. And Ender IO is the only way I can think of making it even more compact than what it is. Okay, so put that there, and then just put transfer pipes. Didn't want it down, I wanted it that way. Okay, so then we're going to put covers in. Really? Thank you. You know, I always forget that I have a jetpack. Remember, shift click. There. There. Here and there. So now we should be getting tofu. I have a jetpack. I can fly. Alright, so now we got firm tofu, and that's just going to continuously run, and I'll plant more of this so we get more tofu going. Probably take some of the wheat out because we've got 4 stacks of wheat already. So that's growing at a decent rate. Tofu. So yeah, then the tofu, we're actually going to try this. I got room. Oh, let me, we'll lock that. Alright. So we got some dyes in here. I got 4. Alright, so tofu, and then it was like 4 and 3. Or does it gotta be different, 7 different colors? Well, it's probably got to be 7 different colors. So, alright. So that might be a thing we work on later. So what are we going to do with the tofu? We're going to make the chicken pot pie. 31 tofu. And more coming. Okay, so the chicken pot pie seems to be the going one. Let me get the the dough situation. Excuse me. Let me get the dough situation figured out real quick, and I will be right back. Alright, we are back. I've been a little busy. Switched up a few things. Got all of these up to level 10. Switched out. Got all my stuff going. I actually recorded this episode once, and I didn't have my software open. So, compacted this down a little bit more, I think. I used the thermal ducts, but so now we need to make the rest of this system, which is going to be a thing. Alright, so we'll start off with the flour. We'll put an assembler here. Ignored. Go ahead and turn all of that off. Alright, so let's put a transfer node here. We're going to do this to where it doesn't overburden the system a little bit. I'm going to put a rationing pipe here, and then connect it here. So now, I've already got, like I said, I've already done this before, so just need wheat and the mortal pestle here, and put the mortal pestle in, configure top for input. Okay, so it doesn't have power yet, so it's not going to do anything. We can go ahead and turn it on, though. Oh, it's got power stored in it. Okay. So it's going to make all the wheat, and then we'll get stacks back in. Now, from the wheat, put you there. Ignore you. Okay, so from the left side... No, I can't do that. I gotta have a space there. So we need to put another rationing pipe there. Okay. So from there, input on the left with... I want to turn you off, actually. A rationing pipe. Okay, so that's going to put a stack of, we're going for dough. Okay, so now we got from flour to, or wheat to flour into our dough. Now the rest of the things we need for our dough are water, salt, and mixing bowl. So we got our mixing bowl here. So let's go down and work on our salt. Which, alright. I think we'll put right, I don't think you can have two item ducts. Okay. So let's put our salt right there. Put our assembler there. And this one we are going to put our salt schematic in. And our salt, all we need is a pot and a water bucket. Put this on high. Alright, so the way we're going to do this is output's going to be up. This one is going to be this blank one there. And then this one will be our input. Okay, so how we're going to do this is we're going to put a fluid transposer here, and this should be input, input, output. Okay. And then on the below this, we need to put a, or have a the accumulator, but we want to pipe into this system. So let's put this somewhere where we can get some water around it. Let's put it right here, maybe. Yep, and then we'll go block, block, block. Like so. And then we'll get our water buckets out. And put water around this thing so it's collecting more water. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, if you put water sources around this thing, it'll actually collect water faster. So we're going to put our output on top, and then we will take our fluid ducts, and this is kind of a crappy way to do this, but it's the way we're going. There, there, and there. Because we're going to put another part of the system over here, or somewhere. Will that input from the front? I wonder. Let's test it. Let's test right here. Test. Servo, 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 servo. Is that filling up? It does fill up that way. Okay, so we'll do it that way then. Alright, so we got water bottle that'll go up to here, or water bucket that'll go up to here, or from here to here. But then we need to kick it out from here back into here. So we'll put our fluid duct, not our fluid ducts. We want item duct. Servo in there, and this is going to whitelist an empty bucket. Okay. So that should be feeding into there. This is making salt. So water bucket will make salt. We'll put another guy there with a rationing pipe in it, so it'll only put one stack in. So the only other thing we need to do is put actual buckets of water in here. Still be able to get this thing power. So we need to do this system again, but we need to come over a couple of spots. So we'll put that there. There's our fluid pipes. Fluid pipe, fluid pipe. Let's see, fluid transposer. Actually, if we put this probably isn't the most compact way of doing this. Probably not the best way of doing this, but we are going to go with it. Because I still have to get that power, and I'm going to bring the power down to here. this block. Okay. Break this block too. Because that assembler is gonna need power. Alright, let's lay out power cables real quick. Okay, so that's gonna get powered. That's gonna get powered, and then our assembler here and here need to get powered. And just so we're not loopholing anything. Alright, so we're on to water buckets. Let's turn the rest of this system on. Should be making salt. That should be going up here. Okay. And this is flour. Ignored. Did we set our output on that? No, we did not. Output. Okay. So those should be going into there. Except we're no longer making flour because the flour schematic came out. Okay. So now we got that going. Then we need to finish this, which we need water buckets. And for this, we can simply just rotate these through. And I think I'll probably just take this out for now. I can throw something, I think I can throw something in there and cover that up with later. Item duct here. Back set with input with a servo to whitelist empty buckets to the fluid transposer here. No, I don't. That won't work there. That's not gonna work there either. Let's put the fluid transposer here-ish, I guess. Left side is going to be input, output to the top, so we can put that there with input there. That needs to be the blank one. We'll go there with the cutoff. And there. Okay, so if we hook up our water again, should be getting water in there. And if I throw the buckets in there, I'm getting kicked up. If I can learn to fly into here. What are we missing for here? Okay, we're not missing anything. So we should see water buckets get kicked back up in here. Okay, so that's going. The salt should be going since we have a stack there. No, we don't have a stack. We've only got 5. What's going on with this? No water. Okay. How are you keeping up, buddy? Not so good. We might need to upgrade you for this system. We'll see. Yeah, seems to be doing alright. Everybody's fed. Okay. So now we need to do the last bit. Which we need to get power out for. Let's go ahead and I can probably bring power over the top actually. This is going to be a rationing pipe there, and then we need to set that guy there with a had a hard time doing this last time too. Carrots don't need to go in here. Okay. Then we're gonna put here, here, ration pipe, and ration pipe. Okay, so before I go any further, I need to get the rest of this set up because I don't want to feed everything into this system. Pipe with a cover, pipe with another cover. Okay. Alright, we don't have anything else in there. Ration pipe and ration pipe. And we'll just put a cover on here for looks. And this schematic should go in here. Dough, potatoes, carrots. Okay. And ignored. So config should be input from carrots in there. No. And then our output on here should be there. So now we're making chicken pot pies. And I think I'm just going to leave it just like that. And then the system will run and then everything will shut down once this gets full. So as soon as we get the 7 dough, this whole system will back up and it'll all shut down and we won't have to worry about it. And then I can just come to this top one and pull out the chicken pot pies. So I've already got some here though. I need to throw stuff back into systems. Alright. Tofu, potatoes, carrots. We got flour and salt there. Alright. So the reason why we put the rationing pipes on there is so that it doesn't auto feed, keep continuously auto feeding in there and get one more than one of the others. So I'm gonna let this. Wow, I could probably actually turn this off and conserve more energy. Okay. All right. So that is my cooking system. It may not be perfect, but it's working for what we need. I could probably do an auto crafting thing with AE later on, but we'll see. So if you guys like the episode, show some support, hit that big thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel, new to the series, like what you're seeing so far, hit that big red thumbs up button. And always, guys, any comments or questions, leave them in the down below. Till then, guys, I'll see you next time.